Today we're going to be talking about multiplying large numbers. Multiplying large numbers is kind of a complicated task. However, it can be easier to understand how to accomplish this by thinking of numbers in smaller terms. For example, let's take 4 multiplied by 32. We can think of this as 4 multiplied by 30 plus 4 multiplied by 2. And by the distributive property, we know that these two are equivalent in value. The bigger a number is, the more we'll have to split it up into smaller numbers. For example, 3 times 128 is equal to 3 times 100 plus 20 plus 8. So as you can see, breaking up large numbers into smaller ones and multiplying using the distributive property is a lot easier than trying to multiply 3 times 128, for example, in your head. Now I'm going to teach you how to multiply in vertical form. Let's take 24 times 3. As I showed earlier, you can use the distributive property to rewrite this equation as 3 times 20 plus 4. When multiplying in vertical form, you want to multiply the bottom number by the number above it and then keep working to the left. So we work from right to left. So in this case, it would be 3 times 4. Just like here, we have 3 times 4. So that would be 12. So you put the 2 here and you put the 1 up top, just like adding in vertical form, and then you multiply the 3 times 20. So because you're multiplying by 20, which is in the tens place, you want to add a 0 here, and then we have 2 times 3 plus 1 from the 12 earlier. So 2 times 3 plus 1 is 7, and your answer would be 72. Now let's try a really big number, like 376 times 12. So first we have 2 times 6, which is 12. So we have 12 here. The 2 goes in the ones place. The 1 goes in the tens place, so we'll move it over here. Then we have 2 times 7 plus 1, which is 15. Put the 5 here. And then the 1 goes here. And we keep moving over. 2 times 3 plus 1 is equal to 7. Now let's move on to the 1, because we work from left to right. Since we're in the tens place, we add a 0 here. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 7 is 7. And 1 times 3 is 3. It's pretty simple. So we add down 2. We have 5 plus 6 is 11. So 1 goes here. 1 goes to the next place. So we have 7 plus 1, which is 15. So the 5 goes here and the 1 goes here. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. So this is our answer. When you have a large number like 420 and a small number like 3, you always want the smaller number on the bottom. For example, you'll have 400 on the top and 3 on the bottom. That way you can always follow the same formula. So 3 times 0, then 3 times 2, and then 3 times 4. AKA 3 times 0 plus 3 times 20 plus 3 times 400. Because we know that 400 plus 20 plus 0 is equal to 420. Lastly, let's multiply two 3-digit numbers together. 128 times 256. All right, so 6 times 8 is 48. 8 goes here, 4 goes there. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4 is 16. 6 goes there, 1 goes there. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. All right, so we know we have 3 numbers, so we were going to have 3 sets. Okay, that was our first set. Then let's move to the second set. Since we're in the tens place, we add a 0. Remember that tens place is equal to 10, so that's why there's 1 0. And hundreds is equal to 100. That's why for the tens place, we have an extra 0. In the hundreds place, we have 2 zeros. Let's erase these values so we don't get confused. 5 times 8 is 40, so 0 here, 4 here. 5 times 2 plus 4 is 14. So we have the 4 here, the 1 here. 5 times 1 plus 1 is 6. Now we're going to move to the hundreds place, 200. So we add 2 zeros. Let's erase these values up here so we don't get confused again. 2 times 8 is 16. 6 goes here. 1 goes here. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 times 1 is 2. So let's add these numbers together. This is a huge number, 332,768, but this is the exact answer we have.